Yeah. Coffee mug time. I have to plug my coffee mug every episode now. If you need a great coffee mug that tells you what's in your coffee cup, go get this down the link down below. Do you want an overview of the Encre Noir line of flankers? Need to know which one to get? Hey fragrance family, I'm Daver and I'm a fragrance bro. Of course, your best source for everything fragrance related. Today I have a video that is talking about the Encre Noir flankers. So today we'll be talking about all three flankers in the Encre Noir line, what they're like, what I think is best, and what you can expect from them. All right, let's start with the original Encre Noir right here. This one came out in 2006, and this is the one that kicked off the line. Of course, Encre Noir means black ink in French, and as you can see, it kind of looks like an inkwell, black inkwell, and I think that is really something going for it. This is a pretty simple scent as far as composition goes. There is vetiver, cypress, cashmere wood, and musk, and that is it apparently. I get some other stuff in there as well. I get like this citrusy type of overtone, but Encre Noir is vetiver front and center, and that is what I really like about this. Sometimes vetiver can be kind of vegetable-y or can be kind of dark and rooty. It can be a lot of different things, and sometimes those aren't always good things. Encre Noir does it right though. This is a very, very wearable vetiver type of scent. All the kind of harsh things that I usually associate with kind of bad vetivers are not in this at all. It's a very pleasant, very round, wearable, musky vetiver scent. It's very, very pleasant. That's what I love about Encre Noir. If I were a betting man, I would bet that there was a conversation at some point about putting black pepper in this. That to me would have ruined this and made it really generic. I like that they didn't do that. They just kept it with vetiver and some green notes and musky notes and made it very, very simple. That's what I love about it. The next launch in the line was Encre Noir Sport, and that came out in 2013. I don't have the bottle on hand, and this one is very much a sporty, generic type of flanker to Encre Noir, and I do not know why they made this. It did not need to be made. This was at the tail end of all the sport flankers in general. A lot of people were scratching their heads like, why? This is the first flanker that they came out with, and they came out with a sport flanker for Encre Noir, which is like this nice vetiver scent. Doesn't make any sense. There are more notes in this than there are in the original, so they have the same notes of vetiver, cypress, cashmere wood, and musk, but they add grapefruit, bergamot, nutmeg, lavender, and watery notes. And even if you haven't smelled it, when you see that note list, you already know exactly what it smells like. It smells like just a generic, watery type of version of Encre Noir. Doesn't particularly last any longer, maybe shorter than the original Encre Noir, and it doesn't add anything to the smell either. It's a strange mix that some people will like, but I do not. I'm just tired of the watery lavender flankers. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. All right, and the last flanker that came out pretty recently in 2015, and that is Encre Noir Lockstrim. This one is, again, another flanker that a lot of people were kind of excited for, but also left them kind of scratching their heads, I think. I think this is actually a very good scent, but it doesn't really smell like the original one at all, like at all. Some of the notes in here kind of continue the same theme as the original Encre Noir, so it has vetiver and cypress, but it adds elemi resin and bergamot, incense, orris, benzoin, sandalwood, patchouli. This is an amber fragrance. It's not really a vetiver fragrance at all. Maybe there is vetiver in here, but it's really overshadowed by the kind of extreme amber and incense type of smell that you get out of this. Now, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I think this is still an excellent fragrance, especially if you want a great amber scent. This is really good, really solid, but it's not really Encre Noir. I really don't like how fragrance companies will launch a flanker that is completely different than the original one, as if we're supposed to believe that they're somehow related. They're not. This is still an excellent amber scent. I think for amber heads out there, this is a really good value too. I know you can't really find many good ambers in the kind of normal mainstream realm. You really are kind of relegated to finding these more in the kind of boutique realm, the more expensive type of fragrances. That's where amber really shines. So to see one that is kind of inexpensive, on the inexpensive side anyway, that is actually solid and good, I think is a breath of fresh air. It's super intense, super dark. This is more like what I was expecting with a name like Encre Noir, and certainly with a name like Lockstrim. And from the name, you would be correct in assuming that this is an eau de parfum concentration, and it is very strong. And if you're looking for performance on these, the Sport is the worst with not very great performance on that one. Encre Noir has about average performance on me, 6 to 8 hours in there with a good projection on Encre Noir. And Encre Noir Lockstrim, even more than that. Very strong and really, really good. So yeah. So if I were to rank these, I would definitely rank the third spot going to Encre Noir Sport. That's kind of a real disappointment there. Second place goes with Encre Noir Lockstrim. I think this is an excellent fragrance, especially if you like amber, but I think you do kind of have to like amber to really like this, which maybe a lot of you do, so definitely check that one out. And it's very strong, great, really good. But to me, still the king of the Encre Noir world is Encre Noir, the original one. I still think this is really good. You don't have to love vetiver to like this fragrance. I think that it's just good all by itself. It's so wearable most of the year. I think you can wear this really all year round. It works well in the fall and winter because of those kind of darker woody notes, but because of the lightness of it, because of the green notes and the musky quality, I think it really works well in the spring and summer too. So that's why I really highly recommend the original Encre Noir. So today's video was sponsored by Asianas.com. Now this is a new sponsor on the channel. Asianas.com is a fragrance retailer out of Canada, I believe, and they have a great large selection of fragrances, and they have these here. They have Encre Noir. I'm looking at it right here, so you can definitely go check that one out. This is a trusted site. They have a lot of legitimate fragrances, so definitely check them out. I highly recommend Asianas.com. I'll have a link down below to them, and if I have a coupon, I'll link it down below as well. So thank you to Asianas.com for sponsoring this video. Definitely check them out. And thank you to everyone who watched this video. What do you think of Encre Noir? Do you like it? Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I love you for it. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros. Bye.